Hey everybody, this is AtreusMonk, and those of you who've seen through some of my personal social media may know I'm participating in Extra Life this year. So on October 25th, I'm going to be taking part in a 24-hour worldwide, or at least North America wide, I haven't really checked where the hospitals they have are, live stream, and I'm going to be playing games all that day. You can donate at the link right there. My page will go to all the donations through my page will go to Arkansas Children's Hospital, and all the proceeds from this entire charity event go to Children's Miracle Network hospitals wherever. So today I'm testing out some of the stuff like this overlay that you see here right now with the chat over here, and I've really got to get used to the backwardsness of the pointing on this camera. But you can see I've got like Twitch chat here, logo there, link over there. So hey, and I've got webcam, got face cam, see, face. Also parts of my bedroom, but whatever. So tonight I'm gonna play a little Wasteland 2. Now I've played a bit of this already, but after I played what I did, I kind of wanted to restart a bit, and I've kind of worked out some basic custom characters to work with from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. So I created Chatty, Doc, Eagle Eye, and the Opener. Now, I'm kind of planning on going through the Ag Center, and I've read a little bit about the character that you can pick up there. And, of course, obviously, I'm hoping that said character doesn't die on me. But, oh well. So I'm going to try to customize the skills of these characters a little bit around that. So we got Chatty here, who's kind of the face of the team. Uses assault rifles, has some charisma, some leadership. Because the character we're gonna pick up at the Ag Center has computer science already, we're gonna go ahead and take that computer science off of her. I'm gonna go ahead and take the point in surgeon off as well, and just go ahead and give a little bit more leadership and. You know what? Who has demo in this? Who has demolitions? Or no, who has perception? Sorry. Did Eagle Eye here? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, we're gonna leave demo here. And go ahead and yeah, give her an extra point in leadership and an extra point in assault rifles. And ooh, hey, there we go. Now Doc, we're gonna leave the point in surgeon because it's always a great idea to have at least 2 people with surgeon on them in your team, because if your one person with surgeon goes down, you can't bring them back. Now, so Doc just had handguns because of that. See, Doc's got a lot of intelligence, so she's going to get a lot of skill points over the course of the game. So having a few extra places where there are going to be, you know, a few extra skills here, great. I think I've decided, though, I'd rather actually Doc be a smart ass than a hard ass. So I'm going to shift that around. Eagle Eye's our sniper, some mechanical repair, toaster repair, and some perception, which may not make the best choice for a sniper character because you kind of want perception to be on somebody who's walking up towards the front of the pack so that they can spot landmines and things like that, but I don't think we're going to change anything here really though. And then opener here is our character with the lock picking and the safe cracking. Also has some points in energy weapons and shotguns. So the idea there is that you'd use energy weapons against armored opponents and shotguns against unarmored opponents or large groups, large tightly packed groups of opponents. Anyway, did a little bit of customization on these, but not much. So let's just enjoy this bit here. We're going to play Unseasoned. I was looking at the system specs for Shadow of Mordor. Not sure that it's the type of game that I'd really be that interested in, but I've been thinking about trying it. I was looking at the system specs just on the texture stuff for it. My goodness, I think we're going to be we're going to get bit just a little bit by the way the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are built, because, well, they have 8 gigabytes of RAM that you can assign however you need to. A little bit more on that in just a second after this cutscene. Only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. Somehow I don't think that General Vargas was the first one to say that.
I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since.
Pretty crazy look
Good
on that
people
guy.
had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
stiff-bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel. Now, I've never played the original Wasteland, but it's my understanding that the first Wasteland game, General Vargas and a character that we're going to meet very soon, and some of the other characters that get talked about were the characters you played in that game.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
Now, if you've never seen the game before, these highlighted words here are words that you can use down here to ask questions and get more information and figure things out a little better. So let's ask about Ace.
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen. The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
So, it's talking about some evil variant on the crap, I can't remember what it's called now. The green ending of Mass Effect 3. The one where man and machine come on. Except apparently, a couple centuries earlier on post-apocalyptic Earth.
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal. I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Well, what about this stolen logbook?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death. Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Well, what's our mission?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other. It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
I kind of like here how the map is just a little crap and very inaccurate, because it's like, okay, we're going to give you right here. Well, when you see the world map in a little bit, you'll understand a little better.
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business. Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
So this one gives you 3 different dialogue options. One for each of these speech skills. You can select the character that has that speech skill and pick the one that corresponds here. In this case, Doc's a bit of a smartass and is saying, you know, hey, surely this mission is more important than just testing us.
Using logic on me, eh? Smartass. Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful. In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's gonna take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Oh, I'm just gonna hide the training, because I've been through most of it before here. First things first, though, pick up this shovel. Now there's a lot of stuff you can kind of miss here if you don't pick up the shovel, but we'll just move on here. I don't want to talk to this guy just yet because I don't have a character that needs this, that has the skills yet. Let's walk down here real quick. First of all, we're gonna fill up our canteen here, the water pipe. We probably already had a full canteen, but hey, I'm gonna do it anyway. And so this Corporal Solvig Cephers is kind of the trade master here in this little town. So, you know, we can say, hey, what have you got going on? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to much. With my children moved to other villages to start their own families. It's a little unconventional for an old lady to go through training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. May not be useful in forward operations, but got experience keeping people clothed and fed. Kind of click through those. Anyway, so she's got stuff for trade. You can kind of see here everybody started off with a weapon in their specialties and a little bit of ammo for each of them. So like opener here's got shotgun ammo and energy cells. Everybody's got some pills. The people that smoke have cigarettes. I don't know that they really do anything for you, but whatever. Yeah. Right now, we don't have much in the way of scrap, don't have much in the way of trade. Now, there's one nifty little thing. It's almost a cheat, but it's a Kickstarter backer reward. You can type in 61290 here, and it goes through this thing that's basically the 61,290 heroes, which are basically all the Kickstarter backers. Now, I backed this game, but at like the $15 level, so not enough to get my name in the credits, which would have been kind of cool, but enough to get a copy of the game at release. Now, the way I say this is a little bit of a cheat, they fixed it. They just patched this. Ha! Okay, they patched this so that this isn't worth money. It used to be worth like $40 a piece. So you could just get like a ton of copies of this because you can keep entering that number and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna sell these. But now it doesn't do anything. I don't know what these books do other than you can come out here and Southwestern Folklore. Thank you for supporting Wasteland 2. Using this book will grant a character the Southwestern Folklore skill that will add additional descriptions throughout your travels. So first let's have opener here use it on themselves. And we're going to add this to everybody else here so that they all have 10 levels of Southwestern Folklore. Whatever that does. You have full descriptions of what's going on over here. Apparently those can be pretty amusing depending on what's going on, who you're fighting. Okay, so let's just keep on moving. These three characters up here, Laloka, Ashley Brygo, and Rook, are replacement characters for your rangers. If you choose to only create one character going in, or some of your original party of rangers die and you don't want to reload an earlier save, you can pick these guys up from here to fill in holes. There's not a never-ending supply of them. It's one apiece, so you can replace 3 party members. So we've got this shovel. Let's go see what we can dig up. Pick that up over here. Oh, got a necklace. Now, one other thing is that you can kind of save scum these if you really want to, but we're streaming tonight. Not really going to save scum this. Not really going to keep trying to re-roll to see if we can't get anything good. We got a library card, some energy cells, and some scrap, which we're going to do the distribute all. That'll give it to opener. Then she's got the energy weapon skill, which reminds me, if you have a secondary weapon, it doesn't bother to load the secondary weapon that you have equipped. So yeah.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
Right, medicine pouch, energy cells, and scrap. Ooh, large ring, sunglasses, sturdy mag modification. That seems a little nice. Sniper ammo and some scrap. Now let's just see what the game has to say here about Angela. A tough-looking redhead with decades of sun and wind and hard living etched into her angular face stands sobbing in the shadows. You saw her at Ace's retirement party. The sleeves of her uniform have been torn off, revealing multiple tattoos on her sinewy arms, all skulls. Tears running down her cheeks are splashing on a rusty old wrench she holds in her scarred hands. Among the skull tattoos that cover Angela's arms, there is a single heart, and within that heart, a single name, Ace. So, seems like Ace and Angela were a bit of an item, and that Angela has killed a lot of people and gotten tattoos, I guess, for every kill, possibly. I mean, she is named Angela Death. Seems a little on the nose. Let's talk to her.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. Worked for Farron Brygo, which is Ashley's father up there, and also a pseudonym or anagram of Brian Fargo, 'one of the creators of the game. Snake, Razor, Thrasher. Yeah. Angela, Snake, Razor, and Thrasher were, I think, the main characters in Wasteland 1. Uh-huh. More than just old army buddies. Yeah. Apparently, we wanted to find quartz. We'd want to ask Thrasher. Ace's mission, trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map, which I guess means from outside of Arizona, or outside of the Arizona Wasteland area that we're in. Angela misses Hellraiser. That's when she became Captain Death. Kiss and make up. Kind of run out the thing here. I'm actually interested in a lot of this stuff, but then we try to say goodbye.
Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we'd been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged. So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Yes. The reason that we say yes, if you go look at the character screen, we are all level 1s. She's level 14. Incredibly useful, and we are going to equip this wrench in her secondary position there. Now, she has 3 points in hard ass. Now we're gonna go over here, back to this door, and talk to this guy. Now, it's not the best thing ever, but there's ways to get here. Or there's a thing to get here. So, a desert ranger in scarred but spotless combat armor stands at attention before the doors of the ranger citadel. He gives you a friendly salute. He is Grenadier Major Nur Gibbets. And he is wearing a humongous double-barreled pistol on his hip. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits, but the General ordered me not to let you in before you finished your first investigation. So we're going to have Angela say, "Let us in. Ha! Try and stop us." Talking tough already. Huh? Well, it won't get you through this door, but I like your chutzpah. Still, you might want a little bite to back up that bark of yours. Tell you what, I got a little toy that might help. Interested? Yeah, we're interested. What is it? I call her the Mississippi Mule, 'cause she kicks like one. A double-barreled flintlock pistol that'll turn your enemies into a thin red paste, as long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol. But now I'm stuck here on door duty because she don't get much use. You can have her, as long as you promise to put her to good use. I'm pretty sure that's a promise we can keep. Great. Here you go. Treat her good and she'll do the same to you. Now, here's something. You don't want to press door here again, because that means that you're trying to get into the Citadel and everyone in this area turns hostile. So let's look here. Being Angela's inventory. So we got the Mississippi Mule, which is a shotgun. So we're going to give it to opener and the shells. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we've got this stuff. Got a few things here that we can use. The thing is, some of this junk isn't really junk. You can actually use it. It's kind of annoying. Also, don't touch the box. See this? Shiny tin can recently depleted of beans. Tin cans and goats usually go together. Your instincts are telling you you might not want to steal this goat's next meal. Alright, let's go into the Wasteland. First, make a nice little save game here. We're gonna I probably just deleted some autosaves from this session, but oh well. We'll live with it. I'll just save before Wasteland. Just in case we have anything that we decide we need to do or before there. So we click on here. Let's enter the Wasteland. So anyway, like I was saying about the PS4 and Xbox One thing, I think the issue that we're going to have going forward with PC games is that on those two systems, they can divvy up the RAM however they want. And so they can shove a huge portion of that RAM to video RAM instead of CPU RAM. We don't really have that option with computers. I mean, we can kind of share RAM with the video card, but it's still not as fast. That's what's causing things like, I think there's a game called Enemy Within that they're saying that if you don't have like a i7 processor and 8 gigs of RAM and 6 gigs of video RAM, they can't even guarantee it'll work. That seems a little off to me. And Shadow of Mordor has this whole thing where it's like, if you're running this at 1080p, here's the recommended, VRAM values for these different texture packs. And it's like low or moderate was 1 gig. And then Ultra was like 6 or something like that. There aren't very many commercial cards that even come with 6 gigabytes of RAM. You pretty much have to buy a Titan, and you're spending a ton of money at that point. Anyway, Ranger Command just called us.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Somehow I think those two are going to tie into each other.
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem. Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing. 10-4 Echo 1, carry on. Ranger.
Alright. So, we look at our map. We're here. We need to kind of go that way. And you saw they were talking about the canteens. We have this over here. Visual representation along with the numbers. And over here is actually our radiation meter. We can go look at our inventory. We need to go out to the edge of our vision here. Creep our way across the wasteland. See, picking up some radiation. Out this way, see, got a radiation barrier. Got ones in it, which means we need some level of radiation protection. Probably just the most basic one. This is an oasis. We're gonna fill our canteens back up. And let's look at our map. We need to head east and slightly south. Nope, there's the X on our map. And there's the radio tower. Neat little introduction. I mean, for a game that doesn't have like AAA graphics, this still has really great presentation. So we're going to go ahead and enter the radio tower.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy? 10-4 Echo 1, and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves a save. Radio tower. Looks like we've got blood spot. That's a nice little trail here. See that little glint there? So, you look around at the sandy soil, you see crusty red patches of blood. There's nothing to distinguish this stretch of desert scrub from any other stretch of desert scrub except for the blood. Snagged on one of the lower branches of the bush is a bronze star with the words Desert Ranger on the outside ring. It's Ace's Ranger Star. See, we all got a little XP for that. Keep walking forward here. One thing I haven't tried, I know what this guy's response is to smartass. So Spike Alpha says here, you want to play in our backyard, you gotta pay. 15 scrap or we'll break your faces. My dog will eat your corpses. So we got play, which is obviously going to immediately start a battle. And pay, which should avoid it, but costs us 15 scrap. And then we've got backyard, break, and dog. So smartass gives you the backyard one, but basically it gets the guy confused. He's like thinking, well, if our backyard is the ranger's front yard, then does that make us rangers? And he just gets really confused about it. We go over to Angela here. We've got dog. It's like, sure, let's do this. It looks like this one's going to start a fight. That's great. So the hard ass says, sure, let's do this. And after we're done kicking your asses, we're going to eat what's left of your dog. Like Alpha says, you're insane. What the hell is wrong with you? Just go on through, you sick bastard. This, a plaque bolted to the chain link reads, property of the Desert Rangers. Trespassers will be shot. A strange symbol has been stenciled over the notice. A peace sign that looks like a printed circuit. Wonder what that means. Because I've used computer science on this console to kind of fix it up or something, but it didn't really do much of anything. Splattered with blood, this console is connected to the radio tower's transmitter with a cobbled together collection of wires. So anyway, now we can kind of walk along here and see if they don't really have like a bunch of dialogue. You just kind of get like a line out of them. We're just going to come up here. We're going to get this. A crate. See, there's treasure. Now, somebody here has perception. Okay, so there shouldn't be any traps. Alright. We're going to divvy up the rifle and pistol ammo. Got out of that crate. See, we got this trail of blood that keeps going along here. And actually, if we come down this way, we've got torn page from a ranger logbook. Only a few words are legible. The page is smeared with oil and dirt, but some of it is still legible. August 10th. Fell in with a snake squeezing cellar from Rail Nomad. Wanted ranger protection on his way to Blurred. Nice of him to share his water, but I wish the boring son of a bitch would shut up. I don't think we have anything else down in here.
Well, let me tell you Matthias's law, friends. Matthias's law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias's law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
Creepy. Also creepy, the description of this radio tower. Looking at the tower, at the lower struts of the tower, you see bright scrapes and scratches amid the rust. Reading them, you guess that someone or something tried to climb it recently, but was dragged down before they got very far. Now, is it just me, or does that seem like maybe Ace tried to get up there? It doesn't follow the path of blood that we've got here, but either Ace did it, or, you know, somebody else did. Well, maybe that explains what the computer science thing is for. Duct taped to one of the legs of the radio tower is a pre-apocalypse transistor radio. Looks like somebody had patched it into the tower and set it to receive a particular frequency, but the patch wires had been severed. Someone with even the most rudimentary tech skills could probably resplice those wires and hear that frequency. That's probably where he was doing the first batch of the first repeater. Actually, wonder, have to have computer science, or can we like mechanical repair this? Mechanical repair it. Thought it was computer science I'd use, but oh no, diseased. -2 charisma, -3 coordination for the next 5 minutes or so. Oh, impossible. That was on like a 91% easy, and we got a critical failure. Wow. I mean, we got critical failure on that. That sucks. Well, let's go on. You can hold down Z to see interactable stuff. So this is a leg. The leg is made of plastic and metal, scuffed and dented from hard use, and badly mangled at the severed knee joint. It looks like it was removed from the rest of the body by a shotgun blast. And for other description, a severed plastic leg lies on the ground, leaking an oily black liquid from torn hoses, tangled and caught on some rock half buried in the sand. The stuff has puddled, half congealed beneath the leg, and a metal bone, visible through the hard plastic, points toward more dark patches leading up a nearby incline. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this leg. Gives us some more XP here, and apparently our robot guy got walked up this way to die. And Ace went that way. Okay. Nothing apparently there. Ooh. Sniper rifle, ammo, crap. Tribute that stuff. How does it compare to what she's got? Ooh, 15 to 27, 58% hit chance, 14% critical chance, and a higher damage multiplier. 4% chance to jam, slightly shorter range, but higher magazine capacity. About the same. Man, I actually think that's a pretty damn good sniper rifle right there. We're gonna equip that. I mean, less AP to shoot it, which he's got 7 AP a turn. It was just enough to shoot that. Now, you know, you could actually shoot it a little bit better. Yeah. Crazy. Head up this way, quick. There's something up here. Nifty. Check that. Open it. Pipe bomb. Scrap. We're gonna go ahead and enter this cave. Oh. Statue. The corpses of birds and mice in various stages of mutilation have been meticulously laid out. Limbs and half-torsos placed in with ritual precision in a complex pattern encircling this statue of a cat. Oh, and here we have a toaster in need of repairs. Go ahead and use our toaster skill. 76% chance of this. No crit, no crit, no crit. Stop. Alright. That's spray paint. And Eagle Eye no longer has tetanus. Rock. I'm up the hill following our bare little path here. Open this. Alright, energy cells. Good, good, good. go into this cave. Got more splatter here. Now, a lot of people have trouble with this toad. Got like what looks like a cooler here. Small medic pack, a pocket medic pack, trauma kit, and anti-venom. I'm gonna go ahead and distribute those. They're gonna wind up in Doc's inventory. Let's try to set ourselves up here. Oh crap. Okay, that wasn't what I expected. Okay. I know this isn't great on like non-armored enemies, but hey, you can shoot it 3 times. Alright. Now we're on Eagle Eye. We can move approximately that far. And no. We're gonna have to set ourselves up with a better next turn. Crouch. End our turn. Now Angela here's got a little bit of a penalty. We only need to back away 1 here though. I have 9 action points. Really don't get that. Anyway, we're gonna take 2 shots with the assault rifle here. Hit 1, miss the other. Their turn. Back Chatty up here. Now she's only gonna get 1 shot anyway, so might as well crouch. Get a slightly better chance to hit. Ow. Gonna take a shot. About 16 to it. And end her turn. Alright, Angela got an extra AP there. And we shoot it and rock. Okay, that kind of sucked for Doc here. Gonna go ahead and use a med pack on her. Okay, sir. Now we're gonna go examine this body. A members only jacket, a toad leg, and some fly wing. Well, I mean, it was a toad, so it's not like it had a bunch of stuff. So here we've got a steel case that has 2 repeater units in it. Here, a mechanical man is slumped against an oil-battered rock. Its left leg severed at the hip, a perfect match for the foot and lower leg you found earlier. Now we're going to do this. And, oh, see, the rail nomads are north of the radiation here in Arizona. We got a logbook page. This page is almost entirely covered with dried blood, making even the date illegible, but one line can still be made out. Who is Matthias? Well, now, there was the bit earlier over the radio about Matthias. Now I'm going to call in here.
Echo 1, go ahead. Got an update for me? What?
Yeah. Found the repeaters and a logbook and a metal man.
Well, I'll be goddamned. We haven't seen any synthetics around for almost 15 years. We better get a closer look at the tech. Mirror Captain might be able to tell us where it came from. See if you can grab a piece of it and bring it back to Mirror Captain the next time you're at the Citadel. That is Mirror Captain's fancy word for smart robots. She calls them synthetic life forms, or synths. Basically, any robot that can think for itself falls into the synth category. Plain old robots are dangerous enough. Ones that think for themselves are a nightmare.
Oh man.
Good, but our priority is still those repeaters. Now that you have them, I'm sending you on to complete Ace's mission, which was to attach him to the most powerful towers in Arizona, so we can get a fix on that mystery signal. One tower is at High Pool, the other is at the Ag Center. Sending you the coordinates now.
High Pool and the Ag Center. Now, I'm not going to go there tonight. Kind of made that call already. But I'm going to go to the Ag Center first on this run. This is very much an either-or situation. You basically let the other one die. Have everybody reload. Let opener swap back to her shotgun. And it rotated the map. It always rotates the map for some reason. Come out of there. That's the test for demolition. Okay, so everybody pull back. Like chatty here. Let's try our demolitions. Take this apart. Alright. Oh, still locked. So we have opener here. Lock picking. 76% chance of success there too. If that doesn't work, we can just shoot it open. But hey, we got success. Let's grab everybody. Uh-oh. Got us another demo crate over here. We'll open this one, which we can open without any trouble. Find some ammo. Yay, ammo. Very important early on with the ammo. Very easy to not have enough. We only have a 6 chance of success here. Chatty might get blown up a bit. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, heavy weapon. Angler. Now, one thing I'm not sure of is if this is like a single-use weapon or not. There's no ammo listed. I don't have anybody that's a heavy weapon specialist right now. But it might wind up just getting parted out. Go through here. There are some more people. these folks have taken and dealt with and otherwise mangled. You examine these people and it's saying matching bullet wounds bisect this unfortunate wastelander's head. The slug went in and out cleanly, so at least it was a quick death. Here, this woman couldn't pay the raiders' toll in scrap, so she paid it in blood. Here's something I haven't tried. I wonder. I can just set everybody up here. Everybody, free aim. Shoot him. At 9, crouch, shoot. Eagle Eye fires a bullet into the raider cutter, causing 25 points of damage, putting an end to his screaming once and for all. And end the turn. Angela over. Angela took a shot at him. Gonna have her crouch. And turn. Opener, well, opener's just gonna fire. Point blank with a shotgun. And weapon jam. Yay. And then back. Go ahead and have Chatty move out here. And fire. Chatty's bullets whistle past a raider gunslinger. Oh, so Doc. Oh, great. Doc shot Chatty. Awesome. And now the raider shot Doc and Chatty. That's just all sorts of awesome. Taking 11 shot at him anyway. Alright, got ourselves a little bit of XP there, and alright, so wanted poster, trauma kit, 38 caliber ammo, makeshift machete, and a necklace, basic trauma kit, more pistol ammo and some tobacco. Have everybody reload. Now we're in luck here because our 2 characters that got wounded also just leveled up, and they all get healed up when they level up. So let's call in that level.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Alright, let's see. Chatty has 4 skill points. One of those is actually from that shrine we just went to. Everybody got 1 skill point because of it. We're going to actually put... Let's see, we're currently at 60% base chance to hit with assault rifles. We're going to go ahead and bump that up to 66%. It's really, really, really useful to have at least 5 in a weapon skill. It makes it a lot easier to hit with things. I'm going to commit those points. The next couple of points are probably going to go into demolitions just to get us up a little bit there. There's a lot of demolition stuff that comes along. And now Doc's got 6. Actually, I'm a little confused as to... Oh, wait. Doc has 10 intelligence. Okay. So, Doc with 10 intelligence gets 5 skill points a level, plus the one from the shrine gets 6. So, I'm going to go ahead and put 1 in smartass, 1 in weapons thing, and another one in handgun. Guess a little bit better there. Alright, now, let's quick save there. Well, let's go see if we can't. This is just locked. Opener should be able to lockpick it. Oh. I guess maybe I should have had some alarm disarming capabilities. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that would have been useful. Didn't even notice there was an alarm there. Let's see about setting this up. See. Out. Several. Kind of back over. Oh no. Don't want Doc out front, even though Doc does have a weapon that's better for close ranges. Daddy and Angela actually be a little closer up than that. Go ahead and select everybody. Rearrange the shotgun. Hit here. So opener gets to shoot again here. We took some out of the Spike Alpha and we killed one of the 2 dogs. And hope we hit. Alright. That's probably about the best you could hope with that start on that combat. Unfortunately, we're not left with enough to ambush anybody. Gonna have to end turn. Now, I think we want to take this step forward here, because that brings us more into the optimal range. And then fire twice. 8. 17. Got a crit there. Now, I don't know that we actually have anybody that's even in range. It's probably this guy down this way. Just set up crouch, set up an ambush point. Same here. And same with dock. Set up ambushes all around here. Okay, this is getting kind of annoying. This dude's not coming toward us wherever he is. Kinda need somebody to scout out here a bit. A dock ambush there. An opener move down to look around a bit. Got this one raider over here. I think we want Eagle Eye to take like a... Oh, can't take a 3 AP step. Damn. Hoping we could take like about a 3 AP step and... sort of be ready to move forward. Damn. Nope. Is the raider. Set up ambush there. Where is this person? Really? Is that where they actually are? All the way over there? Wow. Let's run everybody all the way over there. all the way back. All the way back. God, that's annoying. Alright, that's Eagle Eye, so we'll actually stop there with her. We don't really want to uncover new territory with her. Trudge forward, trudge forward, trudge forward. Dock is right here. Okay. Alright, finally. Got 2 more level ups there. A makeshift machete and a compact mirror on that cord. Everybody back over here. The other one. Dog collar on the dog. Nothing on that one person. And some antibiotics. Another machete on somebody else. Well, they were raiders. They deserved it.
Copy, Echo 1.
Got 2 more level ups there.
Echo 1.
Rangers. Let's see. Eagle Eye. Needs a point in sniper rifles. And you know what? I think there's going to be some stuff that really challenges toaster repair before stuff that challenges perception. We'll do that. Now here, 4 points here. I'm gonna go ahead with shotguns, lock picking. All right. Well, I think we're about ready to head back out into the waste. We're gonna make a stop by Ranger Citadel first, but we're not gonna go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna say that this is leaving the radio tower. And we're gonna go ahead and call that back to the main menu. Alright everyone, as far as I can tell, this has been a great little test stream. Maybe later this week we'll get back and do a little bit more of Wasteland 2. I'll actually be kind of starting over again when I do the extra live stream on the 25th, so that I can put donor names into the game, assuming that they want them. So October 25th here, 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Donate here. Support that. Chat here. on Twitch. Watch archives on YouTube later. This is AtreusMonk signing off.